So I'm here with Mark Butcher, the founder and managing director of Imvelo Safari Lodges. Hi, Mark.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. You've got 4 camps in operation at the moment and one coming up fairly soon in the future. Could you just give us a quick rundown of why people should go to each of the different camps?
Yeah, so Chris, it's a great question. People always ask me what my favorite camp is, but the reality is the combination of camps, and you can combo them up any way you want. Bomani and Camelthorne are 2 lodges on either end of the Hwange Plains, which are arguably the best game viewing area year-round in Hwange National Park. Bomani's old-school tented camp, lots of charm, lots of atmosphere. Camelthorne's the only lodge on community land in the Hwange Victoria Falls landscape that's operating right now, so very proud of what it does for communities. Fantastic activities there. Community visits, rhino sanctuaries, plus incredible game viewing walks and night drives, When you go up to the northern part of the park, Nahimba, it's in the Mapani on the edge of the sandveld there, and it's just fantastic elephant. Lions there are awesome. The lions there are elephant hunters. It's a wonderful camp, particularly a dry season camp though.
That's where the famous pony pride is.
That's right. So the famous lioness there, a horse, and then she gave birth to the ponies. And then the ponies are the pride matriarchs right now. They have incredible pride lions. And then, of course, there's Joe's Benini down the deep south where we are now, which arguably is the most remote camp it definitely is in Zimbabwe, but maybe Southern Africa. If you could fly at night to 1,000 feet up and look around in any direction, you wouldn't see a light. There wouldn't be a campfire, wouldn't be a light, wouldn't be anything that you could see. So very remote, very wild, very rustic, but fantastic. When you're driving down roads, you won't see another car for sure, but you won't even see wheel tracks on the roads. And I love that.
I mean, currently, the nearest camp or lodge is about 100 kilometres away, right?
Probably, yeah, maybe 80, but yeah, it's a long way. Certainly 100 kilometres by road. Then we've got a lovely new lodge under development right now. I'm very excited about. We've been talking about doing it for years, and that's a treehouse lodge camp. We're building at the moment right at a place called Tumtum, which is a wonderful name. Tumtum, it's actually a San name that goes back to the San people that were the original inhabitants of Hwange, and this is going to be huge camelthorn trees like the one we're sitting under right now, with tree houses built up in them about 5 meters up in the air, overlooking waterholes. If you can picture tree houses with elephants walking underneath you, it's going to be fantastic. Very excited about that. Got a soft opening later this year, and then open for business fully next year in 2026. Very excited. So part of it is we built this kind of circuit of lodges in different parts of Hwange, different areas, different wildlife, different styles of camps. And if you're visiting 1, 2, 3, or even 4 of them, you're not going to feel like you're at the same kind of place with same stuff that you saw last time. Everyone is unique, everyone is different, everyone's got a different charm and different wildlife experiences and different community-based experiences, different rhino experiences at all of them. So it's very, very exciting having a circuit, and very easy and cost-effective for visitors here. You don't have expensive inter-country transfers when you go from country to country. Here you can do these different lodges and different landscapes all within a relatively small geographic area. So we're very, very proud of what we've put together here.
So you said Bomani and Camelthorne, great year-round game viewing on the Hwange Plains. I remember seeing in March excellent numbers of wildebeest and buffalo, zebra, sorry. Yeah, there are a lot that time of year. Is there any other seasonality that people should be aware of?
Yeah, so Hwange's very big. It's a lot of people don't understand Hwange. It's 15,000 square kilometers, 5,000 square miles. It's vast. And from the north to the south, there's huge variability. So there are big wildlife movements every year. Just for one example, the elephant, and Hwange is most famous for its elephant. We've got 45,000 plus elephant here. There's a big east-west migration every year, east-west, and then from the west back to the east when as things dry up. Once you understand that, you can understand what time of year you need to be where. So Hwange is complicated, but of course we consider ourselves Hwange experts. We meet with people like yourself who becomes a Hwange expert quickly. You've been here several times now already, and we can plan trips for visitors here to be in the right place at the right time of year. With a fairly high degree of success in terms of having fantastic wildlife experiences that are off the charts,
Well, you've been walking these trails since, 1982?
Yeah, so I came here as a cadet ranger with National Parks in 1980. So I've been working in and around Hwange professionally for over 40 years, So I'm really proud of that. My Hwange knowledge is vast.
In terms of dry season activities, which is when a lot of people want to come, Josie Bonini is pretty fantastic for elephants with the hide there.
Yeah, so Joe's Bonini, I remember there was an old ranger station back in the day, back in the 80s, that was later abandoned, and very sad story there was that a worst case of elephant poaching in this country's history occurred here in the year 2013, down in this area down here. And a quick reaction by law enforcement, the government, national parks, and concerned operators closed that poaching down, okay? But we decided that we need to fill in the vacuum, okay? And we needed to resuscitate the ranger station, which we did at Makona, nearby from Josie, about 20 k's away, and put a tourism footprint on the ground here, which was Joe's Bonini Camp. And everybody told us we were mad, and we probably were mad, but very proud of what we've achieved. There's virtually zero elephant poaching now here again. We've closed it down. We bring tourists down here and they have a fantastic time. And of course, these are all wells that used to be pumped back in the 1960s, and the elephant, the matriarchs, Hwange's matriarchs remembers it, and they come back to it. And there's lots of food to our west here, which they can access, and the elephant interactions here are off the charts. We built a steel shipping container we buried underground. We call it a lookup blind. It's right near the water there, and I've been in it hundreds of times, Chris, and I still hair on my arm stands up sometimes when you get those bulls rumbling at each other, and you get these interactions between different bulls from different clans, and then the breeding herds are coming in and the youngsters are wriggling through their legs to get water, and fantastic stuff to watch. And different light, you've got evening light, you've got sunset light, you've got middle of the day when it's dusty, and there's all kinds of things. There's blue skies behind just fantastic photography options. But I have no problem with people who come and stay, and we go and sit and have three evenings. Sometimes 3 o'clock on the third day, people say, "When are we going to look up line? When are we going? When are we going?" Because it's just wow.
That's what we're going to do today.
What's going to happen? What's going to happen today? We saw things yesterday that were different from the day before, and what's going to happen today? So Joe's Bonini, I love it very much. I love the area, and I love the elephant here. But I love the fact we're the only people here.
Yeah, and I mean the walks that we've done with you have been amazing. Great interactions every time.
Yeah.
For people who are cat lovers, where are the best places to go, you'd say, for leopard and cheetah?
So the Ngamo Plains have probably the highest predator density in Hwange, simply because there's the most prey there. In my opinion, the wet seasons are fantastic for it. That's calving season for the wildebeest, the impala, even the zebra. And man, the dogs and the cheetah and the lions are out there, and you get, and because they're hunting small things, as sad as it is, they hunt a lot. But Nehemba's got fantastic lions and leopard there and dogs. We get great sightings there. And you know what, when we're down at Josie, we don't see the lions down here often, but man, I love it. Because the lions down here, they're not used to cars, they're not used to people, and man, they'll flatten their ears, whip their tails a bit, and these are wild lions, these are lions that are not used to tourist cars, and it's a whole different dynamic, and you hear them roar at night, it kind of gets your attention, because this lion is not a lion with a name, where does he come from and what's his history, So they're all different, all fantastic, but Hwange's most famous for its elephant, and the elephant are, the lions and the cats and everything are gravy, because the elephant interactions here are, I say it, I'm a Hwange man, I'm a Hwange fan, but they're the best in Africa.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Mark.
Thank you, Chris.